Who can turn the world on with a smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. Each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around. No need to waste it. You can have the town. Why don't you take it? You're going to make it after all.
Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween. Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween. Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween. Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to Morty Sutter's Halloween special, the 10th anniversary. Thank you! Thank you so much. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you're so generous. You with your tight skirt. Thank you so much. Please sit down. Sit there, please. Just, with the bending with the legs. Why won't you sit the fuck down?
And the price is a retreat. We've got costumes for all Toys R Us kids, even grown-ups.
I am your host, Morty Sutter, and welcome to our 10th annual Haunted Halloween special. Waits for applause. I wasn't supposed to read that, was I? It's been 10 frightening years since we first began. Oh, and just like herpes, we're here to remind you of that one drunk night many years ago. It is, after all, Halloween.
Spooky goo, spine-tingling makeup for Halloween.
It has always been the scariest and happiest of times to me. Back in the old country, my ninja and my pop-up would dress me up in the scariest of costumes. Yes, that's the picture right there. Wasn't I just a handsome little devil? Of course, as you can tell, I was very horny. But anyway, we have such a terrifying show for you. I have many frightening, freaky friends coming in with the F-frenzy. We have a morbid musical guest coming. So keep the blood boiling, keep the pussing, and we will be right back with our 10th anniversary Haunted Halloween.
This year, Halloween is on a Saturday, so come into the Verdiers where they have everything for the perfect monster mash. The eeriest of costumes, the most frighteningly wonderful makeup, and accessories that will knock your eyes out. All this plus everything you need for your party.
Halloween at the Verdiers. It's not just for kids anymore.
Hello, I'm Morty Sutter, and welcome to the Eagles Club in beautiful downtown metropolitan Brewer for the... I don't even know where the fuck I am. I am here with Will, who runs the Half-Way Con. Please explain to me, what is the name?
It's the Bangor Comic and Toy Con Half-Way Con. We are here at the Brewer Eagles Club. We've got Jason Marsden, Morty. Super excited. I've had an obsession with Morty for a little while, so getting to hang out with him is pretty amazing.
So tell me, what made you want to do this with the toys and the earrings and the beautiful women everywhere? I like that part. It
is a nice part. Oh, look, you get some smiles over there. You know, it's a lot of fun. You get to hang out with really cool people. A lot of the vendors have become like family over the years, so it's a great way to help support local. So BCTC is going, next year will be its 5th year. So this will be number 4 for me, yeah, 4th year.
So BCTC, that's nothing like S&M. I'm here with Amanda. Makes these beautiful. Tell us.
I have some prints of my artwork. I have mini comics. Some of them are like journal comics, some are short stories. And then I have my giant fantasy graphic novel epic ongoing. 3 books out so far, and I'm working on the 4th right now.
How long have you been coming to the Bangor Comic Half-Way Con?
As many of the Bangor Comic Cons as there have been. I've been at pretty much all of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda, how do you say her last name? Call her for her books. I have no idea. They gave me a prize for being me. Nobody does that.
Actually, I'll go do that now. You guys can help me.
Thank you. I hold a tool.
You want some zip ties?
Yes. There's my prize. I use them as condoms, the Catholic condoms. I got zip ties. Nice to meet you, Mr. Marsden.
My goodness, you haven't gotten any sun this season.
No, my son's grown up now. He left.
Oh, he's...
I have questions for you, if I can ask you questions.
Ask me many questions.
I love your pants.
Thank you so much.
Show his pants. He has wonderful pants. I'm so jealous. My nipples are sideways now.
I know. I thought someone was poking at me. Are you familiar with an American show called Laugh-In?
Yes.
Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In?
I'm also very old.
Okay, so you're seasoned. You must know things.
Yes, salt and pepper and a little bit of summer savory. Yes, seasoned. How often have you been doing the comics cons things?
Since work got slow in Los Angeles, that's when I started doing the Comic Cons.
So how do you like Bangor and Brewer, Maine?
I love it. I'm an East Coast guy originally. I'm from Rhode Island originally, Warwick, and Warwick. You got it. Yeah, it just feels very familiar to me. Yeah, a lot of characters, all over the place in the East Coast, and the weather, like the crisp air.
Oh yes. Jason Marsden, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for talking to me and making me feel like I'm not an outcast.
No, you're great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, and welcome back to Morty Sutter's 10th anniversary Haunted Halloween special. This is a very exciting part of the show because we have a telephone and you can call in and talk to me, Morty Sutter, at 1-800-MORTY-LIVE. 1-800-MORTY-LIVE. Ah! You're calling already. I love you so much. Hello, this is Morty Live.
After what you did, you still think you're gonna get away with it? Don't you? Don't you? You're a sick son of a bitch. And I'm gonna find out where you're doing this goddamn TV show. And when
The number you have reached is not in service. Please check the number and try the call again.
You pasty face.
This is a recording.
I know this isn't a machine. Don't you have fucking hang up on me. God damn it. I'm gonna find you.
Those telemarketers, they're getting really pushy nowadays. Jason, what the fuck? You're supposed to screen the calls.
Ooh, scary.
Tired of wearing the same old face Halloween after Halloween?
Hello! I'm Morty Sutter and we are at the Bangor Zombie Walk. And with me I have the organizer. Please state your name for the people watching.
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson. And tell me, how did this start with all these dead people?
Well, we started 9 years ago, actually.
This is a woman who does not give a fuck. It's stuck in her head. M-O-R-T-Y 9. I spell it with a 9. S-U-T-T-E-R. Morty Sutter. Hello. Are you trying to mess with me here? She's reflecting on me. I'm here to interview the people being dead. It's free admission.
It's free admission.
To be admitted free. Wonderful cut. That reminds me of Walton.
Yes.
Yo, Morty Sutter knows his shizzle.
Well, all these beautiful people showed up to support the Brewer Witches. I'm an alumni. And they came over to learn the dance within 15 minutes to come over here and shake our bacon for the zombie.
So 15 minutes to learn all that?
Yes, it's an amazing group. It took them 15, maybe 20 minutes. We've done the dance and then we came across the bridge to join y'all.
Now, how did you dance breathing in all the fumes?
Oh, that is smudging. We make sure we keep everything clean and clear. We had to bring the cauldron.
Oh, well, yes, because, you know, who are you going to cauldron?
Exactly.
No,
Brewer Witches.
Brewer Witches. And we're back with one of my friends, my very, very special guest, Trixie. Trixie is starring in the cemetery movie, The Barons. Welcome, Trixie, to my little house. How are you?
Good.
You're good. That's good. Now, I hear you're 47 years old.
No.
No? 46.
No, 7.
7 plus 40.
No, yes, 7.
I failed math. I don't understand what... So, you were in the Barons. What was your favorite scary part in the Barons?
I liked how there was blood coming out of the tunnel.
I love blood. It's my favorite thing. Well, aside from Kool-Aid. But blood in the tunnel. What else?
I liked how I got to actually meet Pennywise.
You met Pennywise? Did you give him a penny? Okay, it's not that funny. How long did you work on the Barons? Was it like 1 day or 5?
I think a couple days.
A couple days. Was it a lot of work?
Yes.
Oh, it was a lot of work. Did you have many, many lines to remember?
Yes.
How many? I'm testing you now. 16.
6.
47.
No, just 6.
Just 6. So, Trixie, did you bring me a clip to show to the people's watching?
Yes.
Yes! Jason! Roll the clip!
Halloween special, filled with ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night.
My little goblins will be out long after dark.
Quando ce le movende sunt terra, dunque scrivicare secchiem parignum, premum stacto sunt egoitium,
Mail time! And I'm not talking about individuals with penises. Wait, I can see my future in here. I'm alive again. I'm kidding. This looks promising. Dear Morty, it's smudged. My name is Ben and I'm 8.5 years old. I am your biggest fan and watch
all your shows. Whoa. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. My parents say that I'm a dysfunctional douchebag, but they won't be alive much longer. Sincerely, Ben. Ben, I love your outlook. You're so positive in the face of adversity. What do we have? This is a big envelope that has colors. Does your car have tinted windows? Could I sell you one? No! I own a Yugo! Silly people is very basic from the old country. Our last one. So, the great Morty Sutter from Mr. Anonymous. Dear Morty, tell that producer to get his butt home and clean the cat pans. That's a horror show. This is why I'm single!
When your video heads get dirty, you lose your picture. Not a pretty sight. Happily, this new Polaroid video cassette will...
Welcome back once again. Very special treat for you. This week, the Morty Sutter camera crew went out to the Kenduskeag Haunted House. Oh, what a wonderful experience that was. And I would tell you about it, but then what the fuck did I go out and do all the work for? So I'm going to send you now to watch this.
Been running it together for the last 7 years. This is our 7th year together. It's been going for probably the last 20 years.
Kenduskeag is a small, quiet town, but when this happens, it's like, it's out of this world, so it's really fun.
We start building the end of September, and we're here, the rec committee in general, there are 6 of us, and then whoever volunteers to come out every Saturday and Sunday from 10 till typically 4 in the afternoon, both days, every weekend until we open.
And we do provide lunch.
Yes. Free lunch.
Yeah.
She peed her pants on camera because they told us that she didn't like clowns. So we had all the clowns circle her at the end, and she lost it. That poor woman.
We're looking to change it up a little bit more this year, make it a lot scarier, a lot more interactive.
Yeah, you could do that. You have the wheel. You have the wheel over here, okay? And then you spin the wheel, and then while you have like the assortment of stuff on the table over here and assortment of stuff on the table over here, so whichever table they...
The big thing is we do it for the kids. That way they have new uniforms, they have the field taken care of. None of the kids in the town pay to play for sports. There are some towns that charge kids, a certain fee to pay for the sport, and our kids all play for free.
We have a lot of materials from years past, but we're trying to incorporate new things every year.
The more volunteers, the more hands, the easier the work.
Make sure that if you're grabbing people, we're not punching people, we're just grabbing as they go by.
No cell phones.
No cell phones.
And don't even look at them.
Has everybody signed a waiver?
You guys are going to be shouting names?
I am in the cancel and grill one right in the freezer, and I'm going to scream for help.
So we are the Bangor Dragon Keepers, and we are going to be entertaining out in the parking lot with fire.
This is my happy place, so.
Not today, Satan! You need Jesus! Help me!
Come back soon!
Come play with
It was a lot better. We went to Fort North last year.
Oh my God, very good. Very good.
I'm here with Danny! Danny and all of his friends. Danny, please say hi to the people of the interweb.
Hi, interweb people.
Now tell me all about these guys. This is the second coolest thing I've seen today.
What was the first?
I have a mirror. It's reflectology.
Thank you, Morty. These are my dolls that I make. I'm a big horror fan, obviously, and I started sculpting these because I wanted to play with dolls.
But they're wonderful. Look at these faces. Zoom in, eh? This is Pennywise and his brother Nickelback.
And Nickelback, yes. I had to bring Pennywise because we're out here in the land of the king. So
yes. Now, how long does it take to make this magnificent thing?
Well, you have to sculpt the head, which takes. Some of them, like Chop Top, could take a long time, get a lot of detail on his face and everything, and so did Vincent Price over there. So it could take a long time. So that's, you cast them, you paint them, dress them up.
Where do you find the clothes? Is there like a Salvation Army for very short people?
I wish there was. No, we have to. Sometimes my wife will do some clothing, and sometimes we have to kind of ship out. And like for Pennywise, the clothing, I couldn't do that. That's above my pay grade. So,
how long have you been manipulating the faces of these little people?
I started making the dolls probably about 3 years ago. I originally wanted to make like Halloween masks, and because I love to sculpt. But the part that I don't like so much is doing the molds for masks. You have to do these gigantic plaster molds, and I didn't really care for that part of it. So I wanted to do something smaller, and I liked sculpting the small heads, and I got to do like a wide variety of things that I like.
This is just 3 years.
Yeah, and this isn't all of them. I brought like half my dolls.
Do you know people can't even make that many children in 3 years?
I'm Italian, so we try.
I understand now. And who's this guy? This
is based on Lon Chaney. This is last year I started making marionettes, and so this is the Wolfman. He's kind of based on the Wolfman, and I don't know if you remember from the Munsters, Woof Woof.
So tell me, I hear you have your own, what do you say, business?
I do actually, yes. It's My Best Fiends with a Z, and it is on Etsy. And if you look it up, My Best Fiends, you will find these dolls and others. And I even have a Captain Spaulding marionette and a Joe Bob Briggs marionette. Not to competition with you, but
Thank you so much for coming into my little place.
Thank you for having me, Morty. It's been fun.
And you say you want to play this game? Splatterhouse.
2 Halloween treats, starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
What kind of Halloween special would it be without some type of morbid musical guest? You see how I took the word morbid from the very, very beginning and then brought it back up. It's not important. I present to you now, ladies and gentlemen, our morbid musical guest performing the Monster Mash, the Bid of Eru.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from a slab began to arise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on and flashed. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The fools all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Cryptic Five. They played the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "What happened to my chance of being glad?" Now it's the mash. It's now the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drax part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Morty Sutter. Then you can monster mash. And do my graveyard smash. You'll catch on in a flash. Then you can monster mash.
Thank you everybody for coming and watching my haunted Halloween special. I lost 4 pounds with the Bid of Eru. Is that right? The Bid of Eru. What? Eru. How many O's were in that? Too many O's! The Bid of Eru! Not to mention all of my other fabulous guests and all the people who let me talk to them without the restraining orders in the streets. Thank you, everybody! This has been an evening.
Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween. Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween. Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween. Morty Sutter, happy haunted Halloween.